Dude, there's some clowns in this class. All right, guys, welcome back to Jerk Block Talk. I'm Jace Fernandez. We are here at CrossFit Rife, and today we're going to talk a little bit about group management. And if you see, when you have bigger classes like this, I think this class is 15 deep maybe. Group management is paramount. So if you screw up your group management, the class is going to go awry and things are going to get a little funky. So one of the biggest things you can do to have really good group management is be very, very specific about what it is that you want. So Jess has a really big class in here today, and what we'll do is we'll swing around over here.
I want everybody to do dragon flies. So first part we're going to do.
So what you'll notice is everything that we're going to do in the class is going to be bi-direction. So kind of like a command response deal where like we're never going to leave anything up to interpretation. So the easiest way to think about doing this is imagine you have a group of toddlers in your class, like 5-year-olds, and then you don't want to be condescending in that nature, but what I'm saying is like I want you to pretend like you had a group of 5-year-olds, and then how would you give direction to a group of 5-year-olds if you had your class? Like you would never just be like, all right guys, pull out your rowers, because they would just pull them out and put them wherever they wanted. Or you would never just be like, all right, go line up over there. You would say like, all right guys, pull up the rowers. I want a line right here facing the pull-up rig, and then I want a line right there facing the pull-up rig. If you're gonna have people do a line, you're gonna say, hey guys, I want half of you on the front side of the rig and half of you on the back side of the rig facing a certain direction. I think far too many coaches leave too much up for interpretation, and then what you end up doing is coming back on the back end trying to reorganize your group for whatever it is that you're trying to achieve. So be overly specific, and again, don't leave anything up for interpretation. There should kind of be like no questions about what you want, like after you give direction. It should be very, very clear, short, to the point, simple. Line up over there, 2 lines, facing this direction, and then do that. And it sounds kind of, it sounds intuitive, but not necessarily. Like some people get really complex with their directions, or some people just don't give any direction at all. So that's your job, is to give direction. What you want to do is make sure everybody understands what's going on. Be very, very clear about that. So especially days like today, I think there's more than 15 people in this class, so they're gonna have to stagger the rowers, which means Jess needs to be very, very specific about what's going on in the class on these in order for her to be on time, for this to be organized, so people understand what's happening. So again, be very, very specific. If you want people to line up, tell them where to line up. Tell them which direction you want them facing. If you want equipment out, tell them the orientation of the barbells, or like which direction you want them facing in and out of the pull-up rig. So we have that problem sometimes because we're getting ready to switch it and we'll do something else on that. But like when we have multiple people, so we have bigger classes with people on both sides of the pull-up rig, we have to tell people everybody's going to face in the pull-up rig. Otherwise they'll face out the pull-up rig, and you have 2 people where you could have some kicking or hitting on the inside. Even though that's a 6-foot rig forward to back with big kips and things like that, that can get out of its hand. But we will make sure that we address that by just saying, hey, when you get up on the pull-up rig, everybody's gonna face this direction. That way there's no confusion. And again, this stuff sounds super simple, but we want to get into the minutia here a little bit. So practice that. When you're given direction, be super, super specific. Imagine that you're talking to a group of toddlers, and that'll make sure that you're really, really concise about what you want, and you're very, very specific. Cool, and this is a perfect example because there's a ton of people in this class. So if you have any questions, please put that stuff in the comments. And yeah, I think that's it for today. Cool, please subscribe to the YouTube channel, and we'll see you next time. Thanks.